Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to talk about why I don't watch TV. And I don't really watch TV anymore. I used to before we moved house. So before March 2021, when we lived in Burbage, I used to watch TV quite a lot. I used to have a TV in my room. Now it's a bit different. I just don't really watch TV anymore. I think, part of the reason is sort of because I feel like it's an extension of social media. I never really looked at TV that way before. I remember in 2018 I was watching Love Island and stuff, and I was watching it and I was absolutely hooked on it. I even saw one of the guys in Ibiza when I went with my mate. I even saw one of the guys and took a selfie with him and stuff. But I just really don't watch TV anymore. I remember watching X Factor as well, and in that 28, I remember watching it. I used to watch loads of X Factor all the time, but I just don't really watch TV anymore because I just feel like it's sort of, I wouldn't say it's bad for my mental health, but I just look at TV and I'm thinking, it's like I said, I feel like there's a borderline. I feel like it's not the internet, but I feel like it's an extension of what's already on social media. So you see people like kind of being interviewed and stuff, and you see people kind of, and you see people on TV shows and stuff, and I feel like I'm not important. I kind of feel like I like to feel like I'm important. So if that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm not important. I feel like I like to feel like I'm really important. Like I'm the only one here. So yeah. But I don't know. I want to feel like I'm people care about what I do. I suppose whether it's music or video, YouTube videos or whatever, or kind of different pages I've got on Facebook or whatever. But I feel like I want people to sort of care about that and kind of sort of be noticed a little bit. So when I look on TV and stuff and I see kind of other people, and that's the thing. That's why I try not to listen to music much anymore, apart from the evening I sometimes do. But I feel like once you see someone on TV and stuff, it's kind of like it's a tricky one because it's like an extension of it. You see them on TV, thinking, why am I on that TV show? How come I can't do be on these interviews? How come I can't do this thing on BBC or whatever? I feel like kind of, and also you kind of get attached to that person. If that person has social media, you can look on TV and think, well, I don't want to watch this because I know that person has loads of followers on, that person has this, or so I don't know. I feel like TV is an extension of social media, and I actually think it's in a way bad for mental health. I think people should understand that you should be your own person. You shouldn't be aspiring to be others. I feel like TV is a trap. I feel like TV's been around for longer than social media. I almost feel like TV is where it started from. TV is where it started for people comparing themselves to other people. They were looking at TV and thinking, oh, I want to be like this person on TV. I want to be like this person on this show, or doing this music video, doing this series or whatever. And I think it's bad. And I feel like people don't realise. I think with social media, it's quite pronounced. People understand that with social media, but with TV, it's not really recognised. I think people kind of hide away from the fact so many people watch TV. Not everyone has social media, but way more people watch TV. Although it's obviously growing with social media. Social media is massive. And I mean, YouTube is social media, second most viewed website in the world. But I just think people have got to understand, don't get hooked in the trap of watching too much TV. I mean, I used to watch TV, I used to not care. But now I've just thought about things differently, and I just feel differently about things. I don't feel like, it's just a different thing. Like I said, mental health is not really affecting me at all, really. But I mean, it is a little bit. Another thing is with mental health. I always thought mental health was about social media and the internet. I never knew mental health wasn't about that. I remember I was talking to my mum recently. I thought mental health was just about social media and the internet and comparing yourself to other people. I didn't know it was actually a general thing. I never knew that. Of course, you get physical health and you get mental health. I actually never knew that. Just like I never knew chicken was a bird. I actually never knew chicken was a bird. I was completely disconnected. You don't want to know how disconnected I was from animals. You don't want to know. It's just ridiculous. I never knew chicken was a bird, and I'm not even joking. I suppose I thought it was something, but I never considered it. I never did. I swear. In 2019, I typed in chicken to Google, came up with this bird. I thought, wow. I swear I never knew. I was so disconnected. It should be. It's unbelievable. But yeah, that's why I'm vegan. No fish since last year. Anyway, I think that's why I don't watch TV, because looking at other people on TV, being filmed on TV and stuff, and in interviews and in movies and TV series, and in even like good even in like just regular morning shows on ITV or BBC and everything, or even that sort of things. Why can't I be there? How come these people are constantly on TV? I want to be noticed. I want to be more recognised. I want to be kind of in the spotlight a little bit, and it affects my mental health. That's why I don't really watch TV anymore, because I feel like I'm not important. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much stuff happening in the world that I'm thinking, bloody hell, this is happening, or this is happening, and this is happening. But what about me? I'm thinking, I want I'm just saying, I don't say I want to be on the news. I'm just saying I want people to talk about me. I want to be recognised. I want to be saying, oh, look at Elliot Rai, musician. Oh, look at Elliot Rai, YouTuber. Oh, look why he's done this. Oh, veganism. I want someone to talk about me doing something positive and making a change to the world. When I go on TV, it's so much other stuff happening. I feel like I'm not important. I feel like no one cares about me. I'm thinking, you know, whatever I do, nothing's going to change. I'm always going to be low down. I'm always going to get hardly any views on YouTube videos. I'm always going to get like hardly any streams on my music. People aren't really going to care about what I post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. People aren't going to care what I post on Twitter and everything. People aren't going to be bothered. I'm thinking like it's an extension of social media. I suppose this relates to social media as well. It works both ways. So it works for social media and it works for TV. Obviously, social media is paramount. Obviously, social media. I've talked recently about smartphone addiction. I'm on my phone all the time in the evening. I just can't get away from it. But the TV is an extension of that for me. I mean, sometimes, you know, I watch Netflix. I can watch Netflix. I can even get YouTube on there. So sometimes it does work. And, you know, if I watch a Netflix movie or something, that's not too bad. But even then, you see all these Netflix saves with all these actors who I could probably act on them. All these Netflix original movies with actors who aren't that good, who are kind of just very low quality, low budget movies set in one room, and all these Netflix original movies that I feel like I can act in them. The actors are just kind of unknown actors. And once again, I've recently talked about, you know, what's the difference? You know, I feel like I could be in one of these movies. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about my extension, the extension of TV, and how I feel it's like, yeah, how I feel. It's basically just an extension of social media, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing, to be honest. But yeah.